Hi friend, Ramkumar Singha here and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about how you can prepare your resume, your cover letter and your LinkedIn profile so you can stand out from that other candidates and you get a interview call. So we'll first start with that resume. How you can optimize your resume. To optimize your resume and stand out from that other competition, you should focus on one thing that is called narrative. You should maintain a constant narrative on your resume writing. Like that, for me, I am specifically working in marketing and sales domain. So my narrative will be how I can help companies to be more successful in marketing and sales. So around that two keywords or two domain, I will narrate my skill set and also be specific. If I applying for any marketing position, then definitely my narrative will be on marketing and less will be in sales. And if I applying for that sales position, so 80% will be on on sales and 20% will be on marketing. Like that way, you have to choose your narrative, how you want to positioning yourself. And second thing that you have to focus on removing that unwanted plain English word like hardworking, dedicated, smart working kind of things. And in that plain English word you have to remove continuously. Like everybody claim that they are smart, they are hardworking guy, but it's very difficult to prove all these words. So better you can stick to your basic skill set, what you can prove and what you already achieve in your past career. So my request is please remove all these plain keywords from your resume. That has to be there. Second thing that if your work experience less than 10 years, then you should maintain in your resume in 2 pages. It should not cost 2 pages. You should not go to the 3 pages. Only that if you are working more than 15 years, then maybe chances there you can use the 3rd page. Even Elon Musk resume comes under 2 pages. If you want, you can just go and Google Elon Musk resume. So you can see that it's come under 2 pages only. So now we are talking about how you can optimize your resume. So take a pen and take your existing resume and just go through that and underline that whatever the plain English you used, what you cannot be proved, like work under pressure, smart working guy, hardworking guy, all this kind of plain English text. And you develop a small kind of storyline, how you have achieved your desired goal in your past careers and what kind of skill set you have, technical and soft kind of things. And before applying any kind of job, please first understand that what is the job description. See, any recruiter or any HR person or any company owner, they try to understand 2 things in the first glance: who you are and how you are going to help them to achieve their goal. Basically, suppose they are posting some job openings for any kind of technical field, for that any kind of for full stack developer. So you have to make your narrative around that, how you are going to finish that job without minimum intervention. And to prove that, you have to take that example from your past employment, like that way. But don't claim anything that you cannot prove. That point you have to take care. Second thing that you have to give like that specifically that hobbies and all these things. Lots of people mentioning that listening music cannot be a hobby. Hobby means what kind of interest you have and which will be relevant to your life or career enhancement. Like that, if you really want to in your pastime, you just want to go to that, do networking with new people, you want to attend exhibition, you want to attend online session, or you are very active in the social media, or if you are working on that some side project, that can be a hobby. Okay, and it has to be relevant. Like listening music, cooking cannot be a hobby. I'm not against that, but depends, you can take a call on that. And don't put unnecessary thing in that all this thing, because lots of time I saw that lots of resume they put all together. Okay, their father name, mother name, all this thing. If you not ask, give that gist of that who you are. Okay, and second thing that you have to take care of that your cover letter. And most of cases I saw that lots of people, they just repeat that what they have written in that their resume, same thing they are repeating in that cover letter also. Please don't do that. Please take that cover letter as an opportunity to create the first impression for the recruiter. So whenever you are sending your resume and cover letter, the first they are going to read your cover letter. So take that opportunity to create the first impression and stand out from the competition. In that cover letter, you should mention 2 or 3 or max to max 4 points or reason why they should choose you for that interview. So here just give a